So what is regional cricket and the Port Jackson Veterans Cricket Club all about? Across the Greater Sydney region, we've been fortunate enough to have veterans cricket thriving at the club level, with Masters cricket celebrating its 25-year anniversary last season, Classics being in place now for well over 10 years, having kicked off back in 2005, and the newest competition, Vintage Cricket, for our over 60s boys, having commenced just last season. Players from across all of these clubs and many more clubs from across Sydney make up the representative teams for the Greater Sydney region, which is the Port Jackson Veterans Cricket Club. This is just a sample of the clubs that are a part of the Masters, Classics and Vintage competitions. So who are the other regions that we play against? These include Central Coast Cyclones, Coffs Harbour, Gunnedah, Hastings, Lismore, Manning, Narrabri, New England, Newcastle, Corindi, Riverina, Southern Highlands, Tamworth, Western Wildfires, and hopefully very soon to be Illawarra and South Coast. As mentioned, players from across all of these clubs from across Sydney make up the teams for Port Jackson, representing the Greater Sydney region at the regional level. Then players from Port Jackson and our friends from the other regions are then selected for the representative New South Wales sides. Finally, the players from New South Wales and the other states from across Australia make up our national side. This structure exists today for the over 50s and over 60s, with the over 70s having been well established at the state and national levels for some time, and they're just getting started at the regional level. For the over 40s, stay tuned, for that is just around the corner. So how can you get involved? If you're keen to play at the club level, please go to the Sydney Masters website and find your local club. At the regional level, for Port Jackson, we'd love to have you on board. Although if you're from another region, please have a look at our contacts page and find the contact for your local region. Thanks a lot and happy cricket.